Guess what, guys? The Meta Quest 3 has officially hit the shelves, and you can snag one right now. It's the upgraded version of the beloved Meta Quest 2, bringing some cool new features to the VR world. We've got full-color video pass-through and mixed reality vibes going on. And let me tell you, it's being hailed as the best VR headset out there. Now, I know what you're thinking. Is it worth the extra $200 compared to the Quest 2? Well, buckle up, because Quest 3 packs a punch. It's got a slimmer visor, 40% slimmer to be precise, and a fresh Snapdragon chipset to power up your virtual reality adventures. While Meta plans to keep the Quest 2 around for a bit, the Quest 3 is stealing the spotlight as the flagship of the bunch. If you're curious to know all the details about Meta Quest 3, watch until the end of this latest Tech World episode. We've got the scoop on everything we know so far. Spoiler alert, we're pretty darn impressed. So, who's ready to dive into the world of Meta Quest 3? If you're eyeing the 128GB model of the Quest 3, there's a sweet deal waiting for you. A free copy of Asgard's Wrath 2. But hold on, if you decide to go big with the 512GB model, you're not only getting the game, but also a 6-month subscription to Meta Quest Plus. That's a double win. This pre-order offer is on the table only until January 27, 2024. Now, where can you snatch up Quest 3? Head over to the Meta store in 23 countries or hit up select retailers. In the US, you've got Amazon, Best Buy, Target, and Walmart in on the action. UK buddies, you can grab yours from Amazon, Currys, and Argos. If you're in China, you might have to hold off for a bit. The word on the street is that Meta is making a comeback and Quest 3 is coming with it. There's even talk of a Quest 3 Lite on the horizon, possibly a more budget-friendly version. Alright, let's talk numbers. If you're in the US and eyeing the Meta Quest 3, the 128GB model kicks off at $499. Now that's $100 more than Quest 2's $299 tag. Feeling the need for more space, the 512GB model is up for grabs at $649. In the UK, the 128GB model is going for £479, while the heftier 512GB model will set you back £619. If you're in the EU, get ready to dish out €549 for the 128GB version and €699 for the 512GB powerhouse. Down under in Australia, the 128GB base model comes in at $799. So, whether you're in the States, the UK, the EU, or soaking up the sun in Australia, there's a Meta Quest 3 waiting for you at different price points. It's time to pick up your storage and dive into the world of VR fun. Let's talk shop. The Meta Quest 3 is all about options. You've got two storage sizes to pick from, 128GB and 512GB. Now, some people might say 256GB is the sweet spot, but hey, at least you've got choices. The Quest 3 is flexing a fresh chipset, the Qualcomm Snapdragon XR2 Gen 2. According to the tech wizards at Meta, this means the Quest 3 is packing double the graphics power of the Quest 2. And wait for it, there's more RAM in the mix too. The Quest 3 is rocking 8GB, an upgrade from the Quest 2's 6GB. It falls a bit short of the 12GB RAM party happening with the Meta Quest Pro. Choices, right? Let's break down Quest 3's tech feast. First up, the display. Meta's calling it the 4K Plus Infinite Display. Features two LCDs with pancake optics, delivering a resolution of 264 by 208 pixels per eye. That's a nearly 30% bump compared to Quest 2. Now, when you dive into the full-color video pass-through, the resolution takes a slight hit. In mixed reality, it's 18 ppd powered by two RGB cameras, still a solid upgrade. Over 10x more pixels in pass-through compared to Quest 2 and 3x more pixels compared to Quest Pro. For speed junkies, the Quest 3 rocks a native 90Hz refresh rate with an experimental 120Hz option. Fingers crossed for a 144Hz update down the road, but for now, it's capped at 120Hz. One thing that's not getting a facelift is the battery life. It's sticking to Quest 2's numbers, around 2.2 hours on average, but stretching to 2.9 hours for media consumption. The good news? The 18-watt charger included will juice it up from 0% to full in a cool 2 hours. The Meta Quest 3 got a makeover from the inside out, while keeping the Quest 2's overall look. It's slimmer by 40% thanks to those pancake lenses. The front rocks a trio of two pill-shaped RGB cameras and a depth projector for that full-color video pass-through magic. Now, say hello to the lens distance adjustment wheel, a fancy way to fine-tune interpupillary distance from 53mm to 75mm. No more need for glasses spacing inserts. It's all built in. The speakers are getting a boost to 40% louder, to be exact, with 3D spatial audio for that immersive feel. If you want a personal touch, there's a 3.5mm headphone jack. Strap-wise, the Quest 3 comes with a soft strap, and there's an Elite strap available for $69. But here's the hitch. All these cool components make Quest 3 a bit tricky to repair, scoring a 4 out of 10 in repairability according to iFixit. To sum it up, Meta's packed some serious upgrades into the Quest 3, a sleeker design, better displays, a beefier processor, and improved controllers. It's the gateway to mixed reality without breaking the bank at $999, like the Meta Quest Pro. But with a $200 bump from Quest 2, Quest 3 needs to show its performance chops and prove that mixed reality is worth the extra bucks. So far, it's ticking the performance box, but mixed reality is still a work in progress. While it's a solid improvement over Quest 2, don't expect mind-blowing mixed reality just yet. Fingers crossed that changes as more Quest 3 apps hit the scene. That's all for today. And hey, dear audience, what's your take on Quest 3? Share your thoughts in the comments. Remember to like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon for more exciting tech updates. Thank you for watching.